Thank you for tuning in, Guardians. Sorry for the hiatus, I was busy saving cats from a burning tree. Shout out to the Grey channel for today's episode of Perk Spotlight. This time around, we're going to be showcasing Replenish. To start, this perk is very straightforward. Casting a super will refill your magazine. Ammo here will be generated, not pulled from your reserve, so an empty special weapon can be filled without an ammo pack or a synthesis. At face value, I cannot recommend this perk for primary weapons, because primary weapon ammo is extremely abundant in Destiny. Ammo generation is the obvious benefit to this perk, but this can also be a helpful perk for momentum players, like aggressive Sunsingers. But before I get into that, yes, this is a gimmick, much more than a viable combat style. If for some reason you feel the need to use this in the Crucible, I recommend using it in Rumble, where there is much more competition for special ammo crates and less time to reload between encounters. Gimmicks aside, snipers can benefit greatly from Replenish against bosses in terms of damage per second. To maximize DPS, try using a sniper with the triple tap perk and at least 5 shots in a magazine for a potential of 7 shots per Replenish, if you're accurate. Most snipers in House of Wolves have 4 shots, so Cascade Mag will be the only way of getting to 5 shots, at the cost of stability. The only sniper with access to Replenish and extended magazine is Shadow of Veils from the Prison of Elders, but without triple tap. Her Benevolence and Shadow of Veils will be the best weapons for this perk due to their good impact and rate of fire. Here's a great Vault of Glass strategy for the final boss encounter, Atheon. After DPSing Atheon with your sniper, use either Nova Bomb or Golem Gun on the Supplicants surrounding your team to refill your magazine with the Time's Vengeance buff. Consider this killing 2 birds with 1 stone. This lets you save heavy ammo for Oracles and that pesky Venus side Praetorian. Try it out against Sepix Prime and Calyx Reborn. Replenish has potential, but it's too situational for Crucible. Imagine if rocket launchers could use this though. This is Replenish, and I'm DannyTheConsumer. Thank you so much for watching. You guys just got me to my first 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to be including more games on the channel from now on, so expect to see more content from Destiny, of course, and now from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I hope to see all of you again very soon, and as always, spread your fire, Guardians.